sails the sea, loaded deep as deep can be, but not so deep as the love I am in. I know not how I sink or swim. Love is gentle, love is kind, sweet as a flower when first it's new. But love grows old and waxes cold, fades away like summer's dew. Flipped into the wind like the ashes from her cigarette, scattered and thrown on the breeze as he tried to forget. Lost all his heat and his heart never will be the same. Lighter than air and now he'll only come down in the rain. Coming down in the rain, washing out of the sky, loaded down with the pain. Just ain't no way to fly. You can read him as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name. Right next to hers now he'll only come down in the rain. Strung out and hung out to dry, laughing under the light. It's not such a dignified place, but he really don't mind. Set with his feet on the ground, he'll have nothing to gain. He likes it up there, and he'll only come down in the rain. Coming down in the rain, laughing under the sky, loaded down with the pain. Ain't no way to fly. You can read him as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name. Right next to hers and he'll only come down in the rain. burning himself out on a limb like a leaf in the fall. Blazed for a while, now he's feeling all dried up and small. Color's all gone, disappeared just as quick as it came. Likes it up there and it'll only come down in the rain. Coming down in the rain, washing out of the sky, loaded down with the pain. Just ain't no way to fly. You can read him as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name. Right next to hers, now he'll only come down in the rain. Read him as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name. Right next to hers, now he'll only come down in the rain. There's a party down at Kale's. Vinnie Charles is out of jail again. Exes will be there. His daughter Nita has bought him an easy chair. His daughter Nita has bought him an easy chair. Kick the cocaine in the can. 8 ball a day is not cheap for any man. Street coals have all shrunk in size. Most of the weight that he gained was in his eyes. Most of the weight that he gained was in his eyes. Vinnie Charles is free. Vinnie Charles is out of the can. Vinnie Charles is free for now and then. There's 2 things I know well, he says. Ways that I hurt and all of the ways to hell. The ways that I hurt and all of the ways to hell. Through a ride below San Diego, a copper pulled over to help. Poor Vinnie's poker face could not control itself. He was always a likable guy. Women passed under him as if he could fly. Women passed under him as if he could fly. Vinnie Charles is free. Vinnie Charles is free. Small town, bright lights, Saturday night. Pinballs and pool halls are flashing their lights. Right the game behind the counter in the penny arcade sat the fat girl daughter of Virginia and Ray. Lydia, she hid her thoughts like a cat behind her small eyes sunk deep in her fat. She read a romance magazine up in her room, and it felt just like Sunday on Saturday afternoon. But dreaming just comes natural like the first breath from a baby, like the sunshine feeding daisies, like the love hidden deep in your heart. Bunk beds, sheep heads, Saturday night, warehouse of strangers with 60-watt lights, just staring through the ceiling, just wanting to be late, one of too many, a young PFC. Donald, there's spaces between Donald and whatever he said, strangers had forced him to live in his head. He envisioned the details of romantic scenes after midnight in the stillness of the barracks latrine. But dreaming just comes natural like the first breath from a baby, like sunshine feeding daisies, like the love hidden deep in your heart. Hot love, cold love, no love at all. Portrait of guilt is hung on the wall. Nothing is wrong and nothing is right. Donald and Lydia made love that night. Made love in the mountains, made love in the stream, made love in the valleys, made love in their dreams. But when they was finished, there was nothing to say, 'cause mostly they made love from 10 miles away. Dreaming just comes natural like the first breath from a baby, like sunshine feeding daisies, like the love hidden deep in your heart. You may live alone and close your eyes. Some folks do. You may dream a dream that's twice your size all night through. When the morning comes, who's to tell? Your dreams do. Only you. Only love, love, only love will do. Only love, love, only love. should come your way, you'll learn to say, I love you, I love you. Only love, love, only love will do. Only love, love, only love comes true. Nothing else you see, there's nothing else. Only love, only love. I don't wanna leave the lights of the town, so I drive straight ahead and I turn it around. Sheriff car eyes me like I'm some sort of fiend. Only thing I'm guilty of is burning gasoline. Drive to the south gate and I drive to the east. New owners only kept the young employees. My wife doesn't mind that I drive late at night. I don't come home drunk, and she never wants to fight. I never wanna fight. Well, I went down to Metro and pawned both my guns, so I wouldn't be tempted by either of them. I got the tire tread to measure the loss. I wonder how I'd feel if just once I punched my boss. Punched his little face in. That little punk, he put me in stir. I'd never find out all the fine things we were here in Silvertown. Right here in Silvertown. New owners lied as to what was in store. Silvertown runs on a promise like this and no more. Tourists gamble while real people work and save. I'm just trying to drive off this urge to misbehave. kept moving them from town to town, like she was running from a restless sound that would use her name in vain. Back then she was the one to know. We didn't like it, but we loved her so. It broke our hearts to let her go, as if we had a choice. As if we had a choice. As if we had a choice. Both the first and second wife, unhappy almost all her life. Pain is sharper with a dull-edged knife, and the rust can lock you in. Highway was her habitat. She'd never cut it as a diplomat. She's not sorry that it came to that, 'cause what's a girl to do? Take it from the one who flies, nothing friendly in the open skies. Nothing up there ever satisfies, and the air is thin and cold. Yeah, the air is thin and cold. The air is thin and cold. Nothing up there ever satisfied. The air is thin and cold. Amberly, back then we called her Amberly. We all landed in her way. Amberly. Both a first and second wife, unhappy almost all her life. Pain is sharper with a dull-edged knife, and the rust can lock you in. The highway was her habitat. She'd never cut it as a diplomat. She's not sorry that it came to that, 'cause what's a girl to do? Call her names 'cause they think they can. She'd never hear them if she was a man. We're all just flashes in a great big pan, and they're turning up the heat. Yeah, they're turning up the heat. They're turning up the heat. Flashes in a great big pan, and they're turning up the heat. Jamie ran aground out in Ohio. Wife left him for the great unknown. Said he's gonna take to the high road. She will find a place alone. He said he just could not make her happy, and that he never tried so hard before. Wake up first and make the coffee, but now the mornings were like war. There's a barroom every way the wind blows, and a harness for every mother's son. Oh, you pull your own weight, or else it pulls you. It gets harder the longer that you run. Oh, it gets harder the longer that you run. Jamie's from the last great breed of roadmen, Woody, Jack, and Kerouac and such. It was a woman he would die for. No beauty world could ever touch. Beauty no road could ever touch. Town was nearly famous for the glassworks and the factory where they made hoods for the Klan. Football Hall of Famer in the phone book. Only trouble for an empty man. 'Cause there's a barroom for every way the wind blows, and temptation in every substance known. You pull your own weight, or else it pulls you. It gets harder the older that you've grown. It gets harder the older that you've grown. It's harder the older that you grow. He will find some refuge in his music and the long shot that they would reconcile. And the meantime is a meantime, and he knows it, till the day he's back up on the pile. And there is headlight heading from Ohio, and teardrops saltier than rain. Taillights that tell a tale still tender,